everybody, this is David B69 and welcome to Game 4 of the National League Championship Series, where somehow, someway, I am in elimination game time. This is not how this is supposed to go. I was supposed to figure out a way to make this thing stretch so we can play the championship series this week and the World Series next week, right for the launch of MLB The Show 22, and we just go forward. But no, the Dodgers had to say, oh, we're going to win 3 games. It's been really rough. This has been crazy. So let's beat the Dodgers today and basically give myself a hard time. I'm going to have to do a reverse sweep of the Dodgers, and then I have to go to the World Series and win that thing. So let's do it. Let's start right here and let's go for it here. So, like I said, if you've seen the other games here, it's like we lost the last one 1-0. The one before that 3-2, and the other one 3-0. So we've been right in each one of these games. We just have not performed offensively, but we know that we can do it. I mean, it's not something that we have any kind of issues with it. We know we can actually win these games. It's that isn't even the problem. The problem is just actually getting through the starting pitcher and taking some damage. We need to do this, and it has to be today, and this is do or die. So we're going to get right into it here. Got Zach Plesac on the mound today for us, and we're not going to change anything today. We're going to leave the standard lineup in today.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Dustin May will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at one of the top young right-handed pitchers in all of baseball in Dustin May. Big fastball with a lot of movement. When I mean big, I mean really big. 98 to 100 miles an hour with tremendous sink and a hard slider to go along with it. The key for Dustin May, throwing strikes early to keep that pitch count down.
Christian Yelich is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
First pitch, 7:06.
And the pitch. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
And there's one away.
Batting second, The shortstop, Bryson Stott.
Now it'll be Bryson Stott. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Hit out towards second. Taylor's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper. And this will be fouled away. Pitch on the way. Just underway here in Southern California. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Zach Plesac is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, if that last name sounds familiar, yep, it rings a bell. That's my nephew, Zach Plesac, on the mound right now. Right-hander can do just about everything. Terrific fielding pitcher. Might have the best right-handed pickoff move to first and second base in the game. Fields his position well. And, oh, by the way, throws 94 to 96 with a good curveball and a changeup. But his best secondary pitch right now is a straight changeup.
The windup and the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Mookie. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
In now, Chris Taylor. Fly ball right down the line and left. Yelich is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting third, the shortstop.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard, but foul. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Bellinger
Started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and LA's off to an early 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up Mike Trout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. 1 out, bases empty. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Pollock, still going back. And it's gone. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. And it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money. And there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason. And he did right there.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in the sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just hung in there on that one. And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
That brings up Alec Bohm. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is Bellinger. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to 3rd. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Oh, and 2. Here it is. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, all even at 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Now one down with the bases empty. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Batting seventh.
And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. The question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Edwin Rios is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful?
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Now at the plate here is Zach Plesac. 9-1-2 due up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Next up is Max Muncy as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting 9.
Next up, Dustin May.
Dustin May.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. At the plate now, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout.
27. Mike Trout.
Here's the first pitch. The 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Outside, 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count your favorite. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Grounded to first. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that brings up JT Realmuto. And now the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fouled away.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the...
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager, settles in to start things out. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Corey Seager will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Trout. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now. So here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1. Went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And he is in there.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Here now is Will Smith as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And now I believe a balk has been called here as home plate umpire Earl Hendricks says he did not come set that time. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 4, 2-1 Los Angeles. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec.
First offering. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Striding in is Ronald Torreyes, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So the next to bat will be Zach Plesac. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So stepping in is Christian Yelich, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
To the plate now, Bryson Stott. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Yelich is on his way home. Safe at the plate as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Popped him up. Seager is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Phillies lead this one 3-2. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantaged counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Here we go. For the Dodgers.
Here's the first pitch.
The first baseman,
Max Muncy is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ground ball right into the shift. Torreyes gloves it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now into the box, Dustin May struck out in his last trip to the plate. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, and the Dodgers have come back to tie it at 3.
Well, he's obviously very comfortable in the spotlight here. In the postseason, everything is amplified. Runs mean more, and every pitch counts, especially when you make a mistake as bad as this one. Missed his location, and he takes it out of here in a heartbeat.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor.
Now back, second baseman.
Now a swing and a
Chris
fly ball. On the move is
Taylor.
Harper, and it's a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, we're tied now at 3 apiece. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout. First pitch on its way.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Here's the pitch. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
At the plate, JT Realmuto, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In the dirt here. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Here comes the 1-2. On the move is Trout from first. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here he comes again, 1-2. Pitch inside, the throw in time, and he is nailed at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a back, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. And now, Cody Bellinger, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Bellinger.
Softly hit toward the hole. Hoskins gathers it in, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. At the plate now is Will Smith. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. The pitch.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Fastball called strike 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Brustar Gratterall is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Brustar Gratterall.
7th inning ready to roll, and set to go as the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And he falls behind 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box, Ronald Torreyes. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Adam Hazley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 40, Adam Hazley.
First pitch on its way. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
2-0 now. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Pollock giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Still tied 3-3.
Seventh inning stretch.
Jose Alvarado gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 46.
So here is A.J. Pollock. He doubled his last time up. Ball one.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Next to hit is Edwin Rios. Going to strike that victim twice in this one. First pitch on its way. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And there are two away now. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Muncy.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Yelich is under it, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Scott Alexander will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Justin Turner is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. No balls and 1 strike. Back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next to
and stepping in, Bryson Stott singled home a run in his last time up. From the stretch.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out. So now into the box is Bryce Harper. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Now to the plate, here is Justin Turner. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Mookie Betts stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And it's 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Corey Seager. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's in the dirt. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The set and the 1-1. On the ground, softly towards second. Knee high, he barehands it in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. 1 left for L.A. Still tied 3-3. Joe Kelly will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mike Trout.
Leading off for the Phillies, the center fielder, number 27.
First pitch on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. Pops this one up. Muncy is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Fouled off. 0-1 pitch with the swing there.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
He's set and the pitch. Rhys Hoskins is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Now the 0-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Phillies down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Stepping in once again is Will Smith. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero. When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Here's the first pitch.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Hit hard to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Ball will come into the infield, and the winning run will stop 90 feet away from home with nobody out.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Jordan Hicks comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. And would you believe this? A balk is going to plate our...
What the heck?
And there is one
I just lost on a balk.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight...
Oh my goodness.
They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
I think we've seen it all. We have seen it all, folks.
Game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
For Mark
Well,
Rosa, Dan Plezak, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
stay tuned till next week for MLB The Show 22. Wow.
4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left
I can't believe this.
for Philadelphia. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
Unbelievable. I
3 hours and 4 minutes.
was just trying to get the pitch up there, and I forgot about the thing with the balking and stuff, and
Thank you for attending tonight's
I just,
And as you leave Dodger Stadium,
I'm just stunned.
Drive home safely.
I mean, absolutely stunned. I mean, Pollock's up, and standing there? I don't see where the balk is. I guess it's like I didn't pause right away. Did anybody else? That's the funny thing, is normally it's like the third baseman or the third or first base umpire would call it, or somebody else. But having the home plate umpire call it, that's just ridiculous. And that brings the game, and unbelievable. So, yeah, so that's going to end this season. Like I said, next Friday. Please hit that like button, subscribe. We're going to start a brand new season. We have a brand new Phillies next week. We have it's like we have a really good team. I mean, so that's just an obvious thing. Yeah. Let's see, the Astros are winning. It will be Astros against the Dodgers. Let's see who wins. We're just going to go day by day. And Houston wins game 1. Houston wins game 2. Dodgers win game 3. Houston wins game 4. And the Astros defeat the Dodgers 4-1. So they cheated away to another one. So...
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this
anyway.
special postseason edition of Inside the Show. In Game 5 of the World Series, the Houston Astros allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the Dodgers at home, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.
So anyway, yeah, that's basically it. That's absolutely insane. But we're not going to be doing any more from here because we're only doing this season. That's all we're doing this year. Maybe next year we can do a little bit more. We'll see what we want to do. Let me know what you want me to do. How do you want me to go further from that? You want me to play every game of the season next year? Do you want me just to do parts of the season and do a little bit of simulating and go from there? Do you want me to do the March to October mode? What would you like to see? Please leave that in the comments, and I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Until next time, this is David B69, and I'm out. Have a great day, everybody.